Hi there, I thought to do a quick review of this Canmore Gporter 102 Plus Mini GPS, which I bought recently from a company in Germany and got it sent over to me via the post. It's very compact. Give an example. That's my finger there, you can see, very small. And it's only got two basic controls. You've got a button here and a button here. To switch it on, you press down the right hand button. It will come on with the time, date and the day. To get into the functions, press the left button and the backlight will come on and you'll get a series of menus. The menus are arranged fairly logically. This is a setup menu. This one here, if you press it, long press, you'll get a compass. Electronic compass will appear, which is actually already calibrated. If you give it another long press, you can actually, it will enable you to swivel it around to get proper calibration on it, but at the moment it's set correctly. If you give it another press, the light will come on. Another one, you'll get to a barometer function. This gives you on the top an altimeter to give you your height above sea level, and the barometer below will give you your air pressure. In this case it's just around the middle pressure mark, so we're neither particularly rainy or particularly sunny. If I press it again quickly, it will come up with a trend display which gives you at the bottom the air pressure level. I'm not sure what the sampling interval is, but it's probably around I don't know, 15 minutes to half an hour per segment. And as you can see, there's a cloud position above that with the temperature, so it's pretty overcast today. If you press it again, it gives you a thermometer again and a pedometer, so you can actually count the number of steps that you are walking, so that's quite useful. And also it has a spirit level type device, they call it inclinometer. Then back to the compass again. To get to the GPS functions, you basically go back to the menu. I'll scroll back through it, give it one long press. The main functions are actually along the top here. This is the function for GPS. If I hold it in for a second, you'll get points of interest, etc. To select a new one, just press the button, long press, and it will start to find the satellites on the system. Normally it takes about a minute to find them. I'm not sure if I can actually do it in here, but I'll try. And by window. It's quite sensitive with satellites and it will find them fairly quickly, although it can take up to a minute. I'll show you some of the other functions actually. Actually it's done it, there we go. To mark your position you can choose any one of these symbols, again using the right hand button. If I do the, I don't know, that one there, and hold it in again with the right hand button, it will give you the location. Press again and it gives you the tracking device, so you can actually steer back to this point here. I can also, if I get out of that, you'll go to any other waypoint, press that in, hold it, and it'll give you the distance back to the location, and the reading below is actually the height above sea level again. Other functions include this one here is previous waypoints which you can edit. You've also got different modes for depending on what you're doing. So if you're on in the car, for instance, you can select that, and it will give distance, average speed, duration. Press it again, gives you average maximum speed, pace, height above sea level, ascent, and the grade of the ascent, calories, etc., and your plotting screen, which enables you to be able to find your way to and from where you're going to. Pace and everything are not much use with a car mode, so that's probably a little bit of a software error, and probably didn't need that for that, but I guess it keeps the software simple. This one here is a blank screen, which is used for the software that comes with the GPS, so you can actually plot your course on a computer, and you can also put waypoints back onto the system or back onto this GPS via your computer. So that's basically it. There's not a huge amount of controls. This is the setup screen, enables you to calibrate everything, and hold the button in again on the right. Enables you to select different types of GPS. Another thing which I didn't mention was the when you've got it on GPS, it runs about 17 hours, 17 to 20 hours, but on standby position it will actually run for about 600 hours. So you can actually literally come out of the GPS, put it on the clock function, for instance, and it will actually run for about 600 hours on that. So it's fairly easy to use, good for camping and everything, because you can, as you can see, it switches off quite quickly. You can switch it on, go to the section where the GPS is. You can do new location, let it find your location. I won't do it now, but you can actually then mark your location as with these ones, as I did previously. And then you can switch it off, and it will not only remember the setting for when you next need it, but it will actually keep it in flash memory on the device, so you don't technically need to have any power on the device for it to retain it. I think it holds something like 10,000 waypoints, so it should last quite a while. See? But it's very small and compact, and I quite like it. It's a good little backup device. I know people have smartphones with GPS on and everything else, but I think it's useful to have. It's rechargeable via USB here, so it's got its own internal battery. And apparently a lot of surfers use these because they've got functions that enable you to measure height above waves and speed and average and everything, so it's useful for that. But it's just a very quick glimpse of it. Just oh, that's the calibration bit, by the way. So what you do there is I've already done it, but you rotate it round in the directions shown until it runs down to 0. It's difficult to do one hand, but I'll try it. And that should calibrate it. If you press it quickly again, you get to the barometer screens, etc. There we go. All the other functions are able to be set up. To switch it off, what you do basically is you scroll down till you get that off symbol there, and then hold in that button on the right for 1 second, and it will switch off. Well, there you go. So just a quick review of the Gporter 102 Plus, which is the advanced version of the 101 with improvements on it. But all in all, very good. Comes with a lanyard. There we go. And I quite like it. I think it's a nice piece of kit. Retails for about £51, I think it is, 50 odd quid. And As I say, it's pretty easy to use, only 2 buttons. That's the start screen. Again, you can just select whatever you want. Let it locate the satellites. You can set the backlight for longer if you want. Mine's set to, looks like about 5 seconds. There we go, it's found the location already. So again, you can select whatever one you want. Hold it in on the right. And there we go. And then that's already located, so what you can do now, once you've made your location, you can then switch the device off, go on your merry way, and then when you're ready you can switch it back on and find where you are or locate yourself back. So it's very economical on electricity, and I think it's very useful. Hope you enjoyed that. Take care, see you soon.